going on, people? Your boy, man, Mike here, and this is the top 5 most problematic contracts for the Atlanta Falcons. And our first one is obviously Devontae Freeman. Devontae Freeman signed a $45 million contract, and he has not been healthy, okay? Groin injuries, knee injury, and concussion issues have kept him out for most of the last year and a half. And if the Falcons cannot seem to get him back to form, it'd be $45 million wasted, if you ask me. And I love Devontae Freeman. I still think he has something left. But if the Falcons don't find a way to get this guy back to that form, it'd be $45 million wasted. And like I said before, man, I love him, but it is what it is. That's a loss. Second one is Desmond Trufant. Desmond Trufant signed a $60 million contract. And, you know, in the NFL, the way the rules are constructed, you would never see another shutdown corner, okay? That is not going to happen. The way the NFL is constructed, and I repeat, the way the NFL rules are constructed, shutdown corners are a thing of the past. You can't be physical with wide receivers. So, is that $60 million that the Falcons signed Desmond Trufant to? Has he been worth it? When you look at the contract, I have to say no. Like I said, I love Desmond Trufant, but $60 million for a cornerback who doesn't get interceptions, it's kind of tough to say that he's worth that $60 million, okay? So, third one is Julio Jones' contract. I know this is something that is highly controversial, and I'm not, okay? Get this, I am not saying that Julio Jones is a problem, but it can be a problem if the Falcons decide to give him and make him the highest paid receiver in the league. All right, $20 million for Julio Jones at his age, at this current time, is just something the Falcons cannot do. All right, cannot give him $20 million a year. That cannot happen. All right, and I love Julio Jones. I still think he's going to be a Falcon for years to come, but Falcons cannot do that. So you have to keep an eye on that. His restructured contract, have to keep an eye on that. Next is Vic Beasley. I know Vic Beasley, you know, the 8th overall pick for the Atlanta Falcons. And for the Falcons, I have to say, at this point, with Grady Jarrett's contract looming, $12 million, $15 million for a guy that is not consistently a double-digit sack leader, Falcons cannot whatsoever, okay, hand Vic Beasley a $15 million a year contract, especially with Deion Jones and Keanu Neal's contract coming up also. Next, and this is probably a weird one for you guys, but the Falcons need bodies, okay? They need bodies. They need younger, more athletic bodies. And if you want to improve that defensive line, you cannot bring back a guy like Brooks Reed. And I like Brooks Reed, but $4.5 million for a guy that's going to be a edge setter, just can't do that. Okay, we have to find a way to bring in younger guys who can do what Brooks Reed can do at a much lower price. Okay, we've already brought in a guy like Terrell McClain, who's been an absolute bust. Okay, bust for the Atlanta Falcons. And you're paying him millions of dollars, okay? Millions of dollars to do absolutely nothing. So you can't put another $5 million in a guy like Brooks Reed, who doesn't apply consistent pressure. He doesn't get to the quarterback. He's a base defender. He does the little things, all right? So you cannot pay him $5 million, almost $5 million to do that again. That's the waste of money for the Atlanta Falcons. And let me know what you guys think about this list. Leave your comments below. And your boy, man, Mike is out, man.